this video we will discuss about functions in Python. Function is a group of related statements that perform a specific task. So set of statements will be specified as some block and it will be doing certain task. Advantages of functions: it reduces the program size and reusability of code. So reusability of code means once a program code is written, that is a function is written, it can be used repeatedly again and again. So how will you define a function now? So function blocks begins with the keyword def. So if you have to define the function and then followed by that is the name of a function. You have to give a bracket. Inside the bracket, if you want, you can specify the arguments and you have to give colon after that. Below that you have to specify the code block. So the format will be def function name, then opening bracket colon. The first statement of the function can be an optional statement. It is said to be the documentation string or the doc string. This is like a command, similar to command. You can specify the purpose of this function. The code blocks comes after colon and it is intended. So intending plays an important role in Python. So after the function definition, you have to give a space and write the code blocks. Return statement exits the function. It should be the last statement. If you want to return some value to the main program, you can write it along with that. If you don't want to return anything, you can specify like return none also. Parameters versus arguments. So inside the bracket along with the function name, you can specify the parameters and arguments. So parameters are the variables in the function definition. In that function you are using certain variable and that is said to be the parameter. Arguments are the values passed to the function definition. So the values you are passing from the main program to the function definition are said to be the arguments. So the sample function in command line I am specifying the function definition. Def is the keyword for defining a function. Product is the name of a function. Then in bracket I am specifying the variables and then we have a colon here. Inside that with intending I am writing a statement like return A into B. So the multiplication will be taking place and the final answer will be returned to the main program. Then you have a function call. How to call the function? Now we have completed the function definition. We are going to call the function now. So product with the function name, you have to give the values to the arguments. I am giving the value like 34, 2. So both will be multiplied and you will get answer like 68. Various types of functions in Python are user-defined functions, built-in functions, lambda functions, recursive functions. We will see about each and everything now. User-defined function. User-defined function declaration begin with the keyword def followed by the function name. Whatever we discussed already, that is a user-defined function. You can give the input within the opening and closing parentheses just after the function name. And we have a sample code here. Def add x, y, and in this program I am going to add the two numbers, sum equal to x plus y and return sum. So addition will be taking place and value will be returned. And after that function definition, without intending I am giving the variable. So it is considered as a normal program. Num1 equal to 5, num2 equal to 6. Two values are stored in two variable. And then I am printing the final answer. The sum is add. So the function is called with the argument num1 and num2. So I am passing the value 5 and 6 and through the argument to the parameters x and y, and the summation will be taking place and return sum will be returned to the main one. And next type of function is a built-in function. Built-in functions are the function which comes along with the package. So it is present already in the system. Once it is loaded, the built-in functions will be there. We will see list of built-in functions in Python. So many functions are there, and you know about the basic functions like a print you have used to print a value of a variable or print a message. We are using a print. We are not writing the coding for the print. It is already defined and we are using only the function call. So that print is a built-in function. And input, used to get input from the user. Then you have a len function to find the length of the string or list and tuples. Next we have a lambda function. Third type of function is the lambda function, which is used for writing a single line statement. So the function will be of single line, and here we don't have any proper format like you have to give the def keyword like that. So just you write the keyword lambda, which is used for creating a lambda function, and write the function name, arguments, values, calculation, everything in a single line. So these functions are said to be anonymous functions. Sample code for the lambda function. The function definition is given as x is equal to lambda a comma b comma c colon a plus b plus c. So 3 variables are there, and we are going to add 3 variables in this function. So now you can call that function with the value 5, 6 and 2, and the addition will be taking place and you will be getting a result like 13. Then recursive function is another type of function which will call again and again. So the function will be called so many times, the function will be called repeatedly to do the task. So very good example for that recursive function is a factorial. You know factorial means if it is of 3 factorial, 3 into 2 into 1. So every time for each and every number we are calling the function factorial. So the function name is factorial here, and we are passing a value. I am defining it like a return n into factorial of n minus 1. So every time function will be called with n minus 1 until it reaches 1. If it is 1, that is the last number, then 1 will be returning. That value, final value, the calculated value you will be getting. Scope of the variable. Another important term you should know about the function is scope of the variable. Scope is when you define any variable and you should know from where to where that variable is accessible. You have 2 classifications for the variable here, global variable and another local variable. So global variable is which is defined above the function and which can be used inside the function. Local variable is which is defined inside a particular block, that is inside a function. So local scope is defined inside the function body and global scope is defined outside the function body. So now I think you are thorough with the basic concepts of function, how to write a function, how to write the recursive function, lambda function, and what is the scope, and various types of arguments. Thank you. Please subscribe this channel.